Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm your host, Brothgar, and today I've got an interesting video for you. It's gonna get serious. It's gonna get real serious. I've got a flow chart and a base plan for what is, based on a comment here that is actually gonna be, I'll be going over here in just a little bit. It's all revolving around the idea of a Puft. So these little Puft guys can actually breathe in contaminated oxygen, so the stinky stuff, and then they poop out slime. How about that? So technically they're self-sustaining in themselves, and this is all from Nathaniel Ross's comment here. It says, I figured out a theoretical way for a completely self-sustaining colony. You haven't encountered them yet, but they are called Pufts. Now it goes on to explain this, and it's pretty complicated, so I'm going to use a visual aid. You ready? It's getting serious, bro. So here we are. So here's what's going on. Puffs create slime by eating contaminated oxygen. Therefore, you can use slime in a biodistiller which outputs contaminated water and algae. Algae can be used through either your deoxidizer or your terraniums to create oxygen. Boom. Real nice right there. The other thing is contaminated water can then go through a purifier, either using sand or some sort of steam process to purify that. So it doesn't necessarily need a water purifier. You can use steam. But essentially you can make that back to water, which then either can feed your terranium or it can feed an electrolyzer. So you can then get hydrogen, which would then provide power for the whole system. And the other output there is oxygen. So that's kind of a graph of what's going on right there. Essentially, in the way that I would probably be using this today is hopefully harvesting what I can off of a Puft and converting sand ultimately into oxygen. Because magic and alchemy, right? To take things to the next level of series, I've planned out my base. So, if I can capture a Puft, which I have no idea how hard that's going to be, essentially what I have here is a Puft, which then is going to create slime. Slime goes down to the biodistillers. Some of that is also going to also create himself right there. Compost is also going to give off some edible stuff for a Puft, so I can then use that right there. And that byproduct will then be algae, which I can then use as an oxygenator if I need to, somewhere off in the base. And then the water will go down into the purifier, which will then become clean water, which will go through a valve into my two electrolyzers right here. Alternatively, I can also bring in contaminated and then go through a filter to then, or whatever, I could just create a pump, right? So I've got a filter in here, which will either then go to my electrolyzers again, so the clean water, which you can only use clean waters in the electrolyzer, although you can bottle contaminated out of those. So that will then create hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen then goes up to my oxygen, to the hydrogen generator to provide power. And then I also use a gas pump right here through a filter so that the oxygen can then be pumped out. With the possible of a thermoregulator, which I have on reserve if I want to use it in a steam process, that would be pretty handy, or if things just get super hot in here. And some batteries as well. So I'm going to attempt to make this little base right here, and we'll see if it happens. I don't know if I can get my hopeless noobskulls that far along to actually make that, or if they'll survive long enough, but that's the base plan right there. And by the way, I will, if there is interest for you guys, for the actual base planner tool right here, which is pretty legit. It's on the other screen. I have created everything to scale so you can like map things out on images and all that fun stuff and really get into it if you want to. If there's interest, let me know in the comment section below. Maybe punch that like button and I'll make a video here in the future, then releasing the tool to you, as long as I know it's all legit. So there's the plan. Let's get to it. All right, so a couple of things that are going on here right off the bat is that I'm getting a lot of hydrogen buildup. And this hydrogen buildup is right in this area. I kind of want to make sure I dig this out. So let me see what I got for priorities around here. Everything's kind of low, so I can go ahead and dig that out. There we go. Somebody get on over there and dig. I think I also want to make sure I dig this out over here, because that'll be important. Just so I can get this hydrogen. I don't want it to spill on over here, because I'm going to have to do a lot of digging if I'm going to get up to the Puft up here. Alright, so I kind of got a food shortage, but hey, they're making some stuff right there. That'll be fine. I should also convert some of this stuff into, like, gas permeable tiles. Alright, hold up. Let me do some of that. Oh, can I just deconstruct and reconstruct that? Oh, that'd be pretty handy. Well, you guys wouldn't be starving if you didn't spend all day on the massage table rather than working. It's alright, we're reducing some stress here, that's all good. Now get back to work. This poor base is so unorganized. Oh, you know what? I should have a storage facility for contaminated, like, poops as well. That would actually be really good to have in that base layout. It only takes up 2 spots, and hey, I got 2 spots over there next to the compost pile. Nice. Meep, somebody eat. Get some food up in there. I mean, it's not my fault that you aren't eating. You're just sitting here running all day. Alright, I think I need a... What kind of research do I got going on? I got some interior decor going on. What else am I gonna need? I'm gonna need pressure management for the valves. That'll be important. And advanced filtration. I got some pretty high-tech stuff that I gotta get. Fine dining. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get to that anytime soon. So... let's at least give these guys some more stuff to be able to make food out of. Where can I put this food stuff? Something over there. How about that? I'd really like to reorganize this so it works a little bit better. There, that'll give us a little bit more breathable stuff up in there. How am I doing on oxygen? I've added some, but I've removed a lot more. I got insufficient oxygen generation going on. Organic, I don't have much algae, so I guess I'm gonna have to fire up another one of these. Alright, there we go, that'll work. I don't know why I didn't put a gas permeable thing up here, but whatever. The fact that I still have to use a manual generator now, even though I have this, it's kind of annoying. I need that pressure thing. Do I have that? I don't. There. I think if I make that longer, it will at least function a little bit better. At least that's the thought. Alright, some research. Let's deconstruct all of this stuff here. Don't need that. I'll put a mess table up in there. Also deconstruct this guy, because I'm never going to use it. Deconstruct that. Try to get rid of useless stuff around here. Alright, let's make some art too while we're at it. That'll be nice. Alright, so the most important thing I'm going to need to do, I think, is going to be pressure management. I believe that's probably going to be more important than the advanced filtration. The other thing is I really got to get somebody digging, like, constantly. So who can just dig? Who has a job that is just going to be digging here? Jasper, you're my mole, dude. Let's go for it. And I guess I could do art if we're going to get around to it. I have this Hydra fan, once again, set to 1. And what are they doing? Just still running this stupid thing all day long. Alright, let's see if this works. If I deconstruct that pipe, see if I can get some more hydrogen generating out of this. Come on. So now, run the other direction. Well, it's got some. I don't know. Maybe that's working. I am producing, like, way too much hydrogen, though. At least I feel like it. Maybe I honestly need, like, a legitimate chamber for this stuff to work. I don't know. Everybody wants to do the blank canvases. They'll do anything but work. Hopeless noobsicles, come on now. And Bubbles, just disable the building already. My gosh. Half my workers are just doing useless stuff around here. And for the sake of poop, sweep this crap up already. I can't even select the other poop, it's just there. There it goes. Alright, some new plan. I gotta get people out of this area. Just so that hydrogen can finally get out of there. Oh, and here's another idea. I like this idea. I'm gonna use this as kind of a way to make sure hydrogen goes that way. Which I guess it already can, but whatever. Alright, so here's an interesting thing. I'm at maximum gas pressure at the moment. And that's where I'm having problems. Maybe this will work a little bit more once I get it figured out, right? Bubbles. Seriously, you're like completely useless. You know that? You can't even dig yourself. You've literally dug yourself into a corner. How'd you end up there? Bubbles, what am I gonna do with you? Alright, try to build yourself out of that then. No? Uh-oh, Bubbles is going stupid. Here it is again. I got sandstone. I'll get some sandstone. There you go, Bubbles. Undumbify yourself and get out of there. And you just take off. You don't even finish the tile. What a punk. Seriously. Alright, so far, I'm like in survival mode. I'm like trying to get up here to a Puft or whatever and build that whole plan today. It feels like an impossible task. Oh, come on. Luckily, I have some power, so that's good. What kind of research am I doing? Nothing. Okay, never mind. Pressure management is just about done. That'll help a little bit. Then I can go to advanced filtration, get the air scrubber. That'll at least remove some of that stuff. This is just like low pressure up here. There's not much. Oh, look at the little picture, little masterpiece they made. Yeah, there we go. All right, well, while everybody goes to sleep here, let's see, what are the other comments I got today? Many people commenting 1st and 2nd, 10th, and all that good stuff. Thank you guys for commenting. It's referred to the guys who died last time. Maybe they wanted to die because they were just standing there. Or maybe they had a plan to bring the frog-looking thing. That's it. It was a conspiracy. A morbid conspiracy. Would you call that a morbid conspiracy? Oh, that's... sorry. Panda, 5th. Hey, what's up, dude? You get a like button and a mention. But there's no 5th place prize. Lenny was your favorite. Sorry, Darren. I know, he pissed all over the place. He was great. You know, not good for stress levels or anything like that. Adam Yui, thank you for the recommendation, by the way, as far as the ventilation. It's starting to come in handy here, even though it's kind of all over the place. Even though you think I may have a lot of water, it can dry up pretty fast. I recommend consistently looking for more contaminated water. Absolutely, because that's what I want it. 2-to-1 contaminated water to clean the water ratio from the purifier. So it's kind of slow to convert. Hope this helps. Longest run is 103 days. That's pretty awesome. I'm up to 31. It's still pretty difficult. Where are you from? You're spelling R in Brothgar like you're Russian. I'm not Russian, but I'm just from the United States here. Actually from Washington State. That's not where I live at, though. I live in Ohio. Spaghetti Kid, I haven't noticed yet, but do duplicates increase their skill in digging, or if they do lots of digging? So if they do a task, do they get better at that? I'm not sure. That's definitely worth the test. Hey, what's up, Alex Olson? Hope you make more of this. Good luck on the series. I'm always gonna watch it. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Cool Kid Gaming, what's up, dude? I feel guilty, so you can have everything but the pizza. Well, thank you so much. I'm enjoying the gameplay. Keep up the good work, says Jason. Thank you guys for commenting, and thanks for all the recommendations here. Hopefully, hydrogen will go up. Bros, go up. And I can keep digging and all that good stuff. I just need to get a handle on what's going on around here. Let's just take a look at breathable gases, right? Oxygen, 250 G. That's all that's available. Like, right now, my screen is filling up with hydrogen. And you know what was weird? I tabbed into the game, sort of, and see how it's, like, not looking like hydrogen? There it is. Now it's pink again. That was strange. Like, it wasn't there. Alright. So, let's see here. I've got a lot of hydrogen, but it's not doing jack. Maybe I need to add another pump, not in gas. Okay, so I gotta add another pump. I mean, that's just what I gotta do. This might be important when it comes down to my build right there. I do have a provision, if you look at it. Well, I'm not gonna show it again, but for additional gas pumps. Make sure I keep this close enough to actually be built. So that'll be useful. Oh, okay, so here's a valve. This is what I wanna do. I can flip it around. And I'll just do this. So then the gas pipe will come over here. This one will feed over, and then the out will go over here. So then I can cancel that, and hopefully that gets made pretty quickly here. Priority level 7. I'm trying not to use level 9 just in case I really need something to happen. And I might have to put in some other pumps as well, just to get things working. And really start digging so I can get the Puft up here. Since who's the one guy that's going to be my digger? Jasper. And what is he doing? He's just painting pictures all day. Masterpieces. You can only make one masterpiece, apparently. Come on, Jasper. We really actually need you to dig. And just for the sake of it, I'm actually gonna take this. I'm gonna dig up some algae just in case I need to. Okay, Jasper. Nothing but dig, dude. Nothing but dig. Alright, I'm feeling positive about what's going on here. Oh crap, forgot power. Seriously? I got food. I got 2 of these. There. There's some more food. Don't starve. Oh my gosh. This drives me nuts when people like, they just dig terribly like this and don't do anything. This is gonna need power too, isn't it? I know it. No, it's not. Okay. It's the other ones that need it. The little vent dudes. I have no idea what I'm trying to do here, so whatever. Deconstruct that. Ah, this base is so poorly laid out. It hurts me. Now this is interesting. They're walking across air. Not anymore. Once again, I guess that's my fault for not organizing the correct method. I would wish it would get better, personally. They actually dug this up. Dude, I've got a digger that actually digs, and he didn't die. I'm mildly impressed by that guy. Good job, Jasper. Now somebody sweep up the algae, alright? This is important. What do you mean no gas output? What do you mean no gas output? I feel like that's a bug. Like, what's going on here? No? It seems to be working. Alright, we got tons of wattage, Meep. Meep, you can do something else. Meep. Meep. There you go. Now go be productive. I got power for days now. Like advanced filtration. Beautiful. Now's the time to get all the tech. Right now. And why not? Put down some more batteries too. Hey, this seems to be working pretty good. Alright, I'm just gonna try to dig up in here. And then I'll build a ladder up there. That'll be all good. Try to see if I can get things organized a little bit. Now the fact that this has no power somehow, you got like giant batteries right here just waiting to go. Doesn't make sense. Looks like I finally got some digging going on though. I'm digging that. Yeah. Finally. Alright, so we'll dig right here. Try to excavate what I can. Try to make it so that they don't get stupid, so we'll do some of that. And continue to get to things. May, what are you doing? Why you idle? You need a job, May? Well, how about digging? And everybody has abandoned the project up here. What the heck? Work up here, alright? Oh, that didn't even work. Come on, peoples. Air filtration would be really nice, too. Looks like things are starting to work a little bit better here. You know what I mean? People are digging. We're actually moving. I mean, yeah, I've got a lot of nasty gases around, but that will become useful once I can get my filter and I can get contaminated oxygen into its own holding cell. Much like when I can get hydrogen into its own holding cell. Potentially, I don't think I'm going to get to that plan, but that's where I'm going to be going. I doubt that's going to happen today, though. I'm still trying to make progress. Look, we got to wall this thing off. It's just not good. We got to seal out the contaminated oxygen. Get rid of that. Looks like I need power, too, as well. Things will get real bad if I don't get power back on. Somebody go manually generate some more power. What I should have is a little battery, so one of these gas pumps or whatever could power itself. Or something, I don't know. There's a system I could potentially do with that. Oh my gosh. Again. Hey, who's lashing out around here? Spike? What the heck, Spike? What the? I give you a massage table and you just take it out on this tiny battery again. You just got some serious problems. I will say this, the massage tables are not in the most relaxing place. This is actually going to get really hard to do work in here. Being this unbreathable. Hopefully that filter gets done. No, it's a long ways from it. Maha? That's not a good place to fall asleep. Well, I guess she's out. I guess technically it doesn't even have a bed. Alright, so here's a slight solution to my problem, I guess. What I'm going to do is dig up a ladder right here. Deconstruct this. This will give me another airlock. That'll let me get in there. Also make sure to dig that. All the way up. Strategically dig this stuff up so they don't miss anything. There you go. Mediocre sculpture. Ah, yes, pondering. What to do? Spike, it's you again. Freaking A, man. You're on the same tiny battery. It's gonna happen. I do have a method for killing off duplicates. She might just end up on that, you know, the kill list. Although if she's just killing that little tiny battery, that's not much, right? I can repair that. I can move on. Look at this. Look at this pro excavation team. Look at them go. Alright, now to see what they're really made of. I'm gonna dig out over here. And then you're gonna try to get up here to this guy. See, look at him! Look at that thing go! He just sucked up contaminated oxygen. It's gonna poop pretty soon. Look at it go. Oh, it's gonna poop! It's gonna poop! That's great. Oh my gosh, I want that. I want that so bad. Oh, dig. Dig like your life depends on it. Which your life doesn't depend on, but my entertainment sure does. Duplicate have died? Who died? Me? What happened? You died of starvation. Me? The guy was pretty stinky. At least we got rid of the stinky guy, right? And that's... There's two things here. All you gotta do is make some food. I guess we could blame Bubbles. She's our chef and she's not doing anything. Well, we'll build another tasteful memorial right above the pooper. All the good characters are dying. We lost Meep. I liked Meep. Bubbles. Seriously, Bubbles. People are dying because you just didn't feed them. Go cook. Cook! What are you? You're horribly confused. See, this is why people die. Bubbles. This is why people die. It has nothing to do with the fact that we just simply don't seem to have power. Because the person that created all the power just died. Okay. Dimensionally adept, interior decorator, early bird, biohazard, +6 to cooking, printed off. Catherine, hey! Guess what your job is gonna be? We're firing our chef. You get to cook. Nothing but cooking. Bubbles, nothing but power. Off to the working camps for you. Alright, we'll also give May some ability to do that. Anybody want to sweep up Meep down here? I feel like Maha always gets... She's getting the crappy jobs now. Wasn't it Eleanor who got the crappy jobs last time? Until she died. Rest in peace. Of all the ways to go over here and dig, you gotta jump across all the little copper ore. Alright. Jasper, go get some food. Everybody else can cook. It's not like it's that crazy of a process around here. Alright, so I'm gonna disable these guys for a little while, just because I'm not sure that they're actually doing anything. And then I'll build up some hydrogen, and then re-enable it. That's gonna be the method for right now. Hey, guess what I got? Advanced filtration. Yeah, I didn't get it. Seriously. Meep's just down here like rotting away. Spike's gonna get pissed off again and break more crap. I wish she was the one that starved to death. Like, look at everybody else's stress level as compared to Spike. Spike is just way up there. Maha is like constantly on the massage table, so she's keeping a little chill. But it's just Spike. Spike's the only one with an issue around here. Alright, somebody like crank up the food or something. Jeez, Pete. And we have upgrades. So, deodorizer. I can put one of those in. We'll make it out of granite, so it's very nice. Put one in there, put one in there. Very good. We'll also put one up in there too. Actually, that one I want to make out of something not very fancy. We'll make it out of indigenous rock. As far as research goes now, we need some food. I got a lot of research. I'm making a lot of progress. Jasper. Jasper has nothing to do. Okay. Jasper, go dig. The one thing Jasper won't do is make sure he gets food. He's probably gonna die down here in the water. Meanwhile, Meep, for real. So I'm gonna make it a priority to get Meep out of here. Alright, I'm I'm gonna have to enable these algae terraniums real quick, just to get them going. They'll use a bit of water, but at least I'll get rid of some of this carbon dioxide floating around. There we go, a couple more improvements. Finally digging away this stuff, which I don't know why I never did. And we'll make gas permeable tiles up here, just kind of let this stuff vent. A lot of people do a lot of work down here, and it's just terrible. And Spike, just going ham on that tiny battery once again. Every day. Whatever keeps your stress down, Spike. Whatever does it for you. Finally got the air deodorizer going as well. Yeah, that's doing good. Maybe this one, once it gets some filtration here, will make it nice for Spike as well. And then this area here will be all cleared out next time, and then maybe I'll be able to get up here to the Puft. And we'll be able to use that to make some slime and make all that work. We'll have to see. That'll be next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode here of Oxygen Not Included. I think I made some decent progress here. I think it's working out. Well, it's working out all right. If I've earned your subscription, then thank you so much for that. Have a great day. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar out.